Hello, this is Michaela or Studious Octopus, and I'm here today just to do the April GlossyBox catch-up for 2018 UK edition. So this was the nostalgia edit, but it came in a regular pink box. There we go there. We got 5 items each, that's the usual. I think they were almost all full size or minis or travel size. I'm just going to go through, as usual, through the items on my card and talk about what I think of each product now that I've actually been able to have a go. First up was the Karl Lagerfeld with Model Coat Baked Blush in light beige. And I think I said at the time that these seem to be, while they say they have no price because it's an upcoming item, these seem to be an equivalent size and an equivalent weight of their blush minis and highlighter minis that they do. And yes, it's that sort of domed, baked on sort of style. It's been interesting to use. It is very, very pretty. Actually, for me personally, I have found that I prefer to use it as on my eyes, as an eyeshadow, either as sort of a shimmery base or as sort of a light highlighter, more than I've preferred to use it on my face. I do find that lots of highlighters don't really work for me, the same as lots of other pale people find. But it is really, really pretty and very wearable and very usable, and I've found use for it. And it's a nice small size as well for someone who doesn't have the opportunity to use lots and lots and lots of highlighters. Very pretty. I did like it. I think the only thing I would say, having used the products, is something in the combination of these two products doesn't quite work well together. I felt like when I put this on and then I highlighted, it sort of almost picked away at the rice powder. I don't know if it's that the rice powder is too fine compared to this, or what, or if one of them's just more wet than the other technically or something, but I did find that they didn't actually play that well together, which I do think is a bit odd considering I think a lot of people would have gotten both products that they don't really work that well together. But that's not the end of the world. So there we go, baked blush highlighting blush product, which was £9 value. So next up, I just got a little Comic strawberry lip balm there, which I have been using. This was £2.79. This is sort of the full size sort of this size version. It comes in sort of a bunch of different style tubs and tubes and applicators. It's nice. I still think it has a bit of a strange aftertaste. It's sort of the Comics taste and strawberry taste and then like a strange aftertaste, which is probably the SPF thing as usual. It's nice. It's a Comics lip balm. It's still just a lip balm. It is that whole we've got another lip balm. It's not that exciting. It's not that impressive. There's nothing wrong with it. But there we go. Next up was the Effect Cosmetics Matte Effect Transparent Loose Rice Powder, which was interesting to use. I do actually like the texture of it. It feels very fine and very soft and very nice on the skin, but I do feel like because of its texture it almost doesn't play well with a lot of other products. I've tried it over sort of a couple of different foundations and I don't feel like it always looked amazing. It almost works nicest on its own, sort of just to mattify your skin, I feel. But yeah, it's a lovely texture. It makes my skin feel really nice and soft when it's on. I do still think the packaging is kind of awful. I don't like that this lid just pops off, that it isn't a twist one, and I think this sort of 2-stage 2-sticker turny head thing was a faff. It felt kind of awkward. It felt kind of a faff. Maybe it would be better putting in a different container. But the product itself is lovely, and I think it was a pretty affordable product as well at £9. You could get much cheaper loose setting powders. I know lots of people quite like the Collection Cosmetics one if you're looking for a super cheap one, but this was nice and didn't break the bank, and I will use it. I do still suspect, I can't really test this myself, that if you are of a darker skin tone or a mid skin tone, that this might give you a white cast in the same way that when we've got sort of yellow banana powders before, that they would get, I found they gave me a yellow cast. So I don't think again that this sort of thing is a universal product and that you should really say face products are necessarily that universal. So that was that, but I do still think I liked it. The Ico London eyeliner, which was £16. I did give it a go though once, I think, and I think the problem is because I don't have a lot of eye real estate, as it were. I don't have a lot of room for eyeshadow or eyeliner in my eyes, that I still want to do certain types of looks and I still don't want particularly thick eyeliner, or I find my eyes just kind of get lost. So I do think it's a case of I wouldn't reach for this because of the thick nib. I would reach for something that has a thinner nib, but that's just a personal preference thing. I do think the colour was lovely, the pigment was lovely, the nib actually seemed like a really nice texture. It's just much too thick, and I do think it's a case of I probably wouldn't buy this myself. I can see this working for lots of other people and it's not bad, it's just not for me. Same as I did find it went on quite well, and it also actually removed quite well as well. I don't really like products that like attach themselves to your face so strongly that you can't get them off afterwards. But then on the other hand, you want something that sets on your face quite well. So it sort of feels like a catch-22. But I felt like this applied well and stuck well, and then also removed quite well when I took it off. So that's a bonus. And then the last item that I have was a repeat product. It was the Model Launcher Safari Bronzer in its universal shade that didn't fit me, and I didn't like it, and I don't like that it's a repeat product, and I don't like that I suspect that it is the same batch that we got 8 and 9 months ago, which is a bit much considering it has a 12-month shelf life. So that's a disappointment, and that's just a mark against GlossyBox. It's nothing particularly to do with the Model Launcher brand. So that was my box there, and I do think I actually like the cheapest products more, because the Carmex, the Effect Powder, and the Model Co Baked Blush Highlighter were the 3 lower value items of the box. I like those more. I suppose it's that thing where a high value price tag item doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you or be good for you or all those other things. Because yeah, I would say the downsides of the box for me are the liquid eyeliner, it's just not suitable, and the repeat bronzer, and those are £36 value combined. And then I really liked these 3 products. They will be added to makeup that I use more often, which is good. We've still only had the same sneak peek that I've seen, at least, of the Maria Neela shampoo and conditioner set. There will be minis, but they have also said that the next box, the May box, will have a limited edition package, and it's going to be the Daydreamer collection, I think it said. So there's that to look forward to. A couple of other side notes. I did actually get around to using some of my glossy dots, my GlossyBox loyalty points. I redeemed them on the Look Fantastic, which worked fairly well. You are redirected to start a Look Fantastic account. So you do have to make an account. It then instantly transfers over your credit and sort of goes, here's the amount you can spend in your cart if you want. And I bought a couple of face masks, and I bought the Ordinary rosehip oil, facial oil, that I've been meaning to pick up for ages. I managed to get that, which was nice. I think the only downside I would definitely say is you do sign up to the Look Fantastic service as well, as in they send you marketing emails, and they send you quite a lot of marketing emails. It is the same company that owns both GlossyBox and Looks Fantastic at this point, so between them I feel like I get a lot of emails. So if that's something that bugs you, I think that's fair to say that it sucks. Same as the final thing that I'm going to end on is that next month's box, the May 2018 UK edition, is going to be my last GlossyBox. I feel like it is time to move on. I keep on having niggles in the box, products that are repeats, sort of the way they're running the company, sort of relying on you just keeping on going with it and going with it and going with it. And I do think it's time to move on, and that the service has sort of reached the point where it's past its best. So next month will be my last month. I will do the GlossyBox unboxing and the catch-up. It will also mark my 4th calendar year of GlossyBox that I'm actually ending it on. So I probably will still do the 4th year rounder and talk probably a bit more as well about sort of what I think about the service now. So there we go, that was my GlossyBox catch-up for April 2018, the nostalgia edit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Hello, this is Michaela or Studious Octopus, and I'm here today doing the April 2018 UK GlossyBox unboxing. This is supposed to be the So, this is Michaela.
And I'm Peter. This is Detroit Become Human.
The demo, which came out this week.
Oh, sorry, the demo. It's the demo.
Yeah.
We're only playing a demo.